Hi, welcome to class. Dynamic class today. Lots of movement, but of course not too fast. A fair bit of one-legged postures, so please keep your blocks close by. You will not need any belts or straps today. Blocks should be enough for today's practice. Starting off with 8 Surya Namaskars. So we're doing variation beginner 1 and 2, but when we get to variation 2, we'll change it slightly after the first 2 reps. Let's start. Come on up to the front of the mat. Feet together, palms together. And we'll start with a beginner variation. Release, let it go. Inhale, up and back. Breathing out, forward bend down. Left leg, not too far, knee touch. Downward facing dog. Cat pose upward. Then down. Neutral. Down dog. Left forward. Forward bend. And inhale, up and behind. Straighten, let it go. Continue up. Forward bend down. Right leg, all not too far back. Downward facing dog. Cat pose with a dip. Cat pose hunch. Neutral. Down dog. Breathe out as you do this. Right forward. Forward bend. And inhale up and behind. Straighten, let go. Namaskar 1. Inhale up. Forward bend down. Left leg all the way back, knee touch. Plank. To the mat, 8 pointed. Cobra chest up. Down dog, hips back. Left forward all the way. Right knee touching the ground. Forward bend. And inhale up and behind. Straighten and release. Continue one more of those. Inhale up. Forward bend down. Right leg all the way back, knee touch. Look ahead, breathe in. Plank. Down to the mat. Cobra chest up. Down dog back. Right leg forward. Forward bend. And inhale up and behind. Straighten, release. Namaskar 2. Now we'll do 4 of these. All right. The first time we'll turn the feet, and the next 2 times we will not turn the feet. So the next 2 reps will be with toes tucked under. Feet together, palms together. Release, up and behind. Forward bend down. Left leg back straight. Plank, low plank, chaturanga. Turn the feet, upward facing dog. Slow, lift your hips up. Now turn the feet, down dog. Left forward, right leg straight. Stepping together, forward bend. And breathing in, up and behind. Straighten, release. One more, exactly the same. Up, down. Right leg back. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Turning the feet, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward. Donna, keep the knee above the heel. Yeah, that's correct. Forward bend. And inhale, up and behind. Straighten, let it go. Okay, now the only difference is that you will not turn the feet for the up dog. Now, some people prefer this modified up dog, some people prefer the other. Don't worry about it. As long as it doesn't hurt you, you should be fine. Feet together, palms together. And let's go last two. Release, up and behind. Forward bend down. Left leg back straight. Falak asana, plank. Chaturanga dandasana, down. Without turning the feet, straight arms, upward dog. Hips back, down dog. Left leg forward, right leg super straight. Forward bend. And inhale, up and behind. Straighten, let go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg back. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog without turning the feet. Downward dog, hips back. Right leg forward. Forward bend. Inhale, up and behind. Straight, straight, straight up, and then go back. Vertical and release. Okay, wonderful work. So, a fair bit of movement in the standing postures. Let's just start with the downward facing dog. Breathe in. Fold over, hands touch the ground, and step back into your down dog. Shake about a little bit. One heel up, one heel down. Slow. Then let's go both knees bent. So both heels up, both heels down. Slow. And always pushing your hips up and back. And stay still for a few seconds. Okay, knees bent. Step to the front. Inhale up. And let's start practice. Now, the first one, parallel feet. Okay, absolutely parallel, not together, not wider than hips, just about hip width, absolutely parallel. Feet pointing forward, absolutely parallel. Arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in and start the descent into an Utkatasana. Variation 2. You don't have to go too deep. Try and keep your back as flat as possible. Breathe in, breathe out, fold over into a forward bend. Stay there for a while. And let's go left leg back into a high lunge. Absolutely straight left leg, as simple as that. From here, nice and gentle, travel back into a down dog. We're going three-legged dog, neutral hips and left leg up. So feel free to bend both your knees. Then the left leg steps back and the left leg rises up. If you like, you can straighten the right leg as well, but maybe you don't want to do that. Left leg down, right leg all the way forward again. Simple high lunge. And now from here, changing this. Here's your final posture for this little sequence. Step a little closer with the back foot, both hands on the ground in front of you, and lift that left leg up in the air, hip level or slightly higher. Maybe the right knee is bent, maybe it's straight. I'll leave that up to you. But it's straight arms and a flat back, looking slightly forward. Wonderful stuff. Leg down, inhale up, and stand tall, relax. Now, all of that on the left leg first. Parallel feet, arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in. And let's start the descent. Bending your knees, hips go back, back, back. Breathe in. Exhale, fold over into your forward bend. You're welcome to pull your ankles or your heels maybe to get it deeper. You're welcome to bend your knees, all okay. Hands on the ground, right leg all the way back in a simple high lunge. Neutral neck, you're not looking straight down at your toes, you're looking a little forward at the ground, a little forward. Step back into your dog. Three-legged dog, neutral hip, both knees bent. Right leg steps back. So right leg absolutely straight, of course, by now. And then right leg up. Hip level or higher, in line with the body, hopefully. And maybe you can straighten the left. Maybe you don't want to do that. Not turning the hips. That's the key here. Right leg down. In the down dog for just a second. Left foot all the way forward. High lunge again. Right foot a little closer first. Both hands forward. You can use two blocks, doesn't matter. And let's go right leg up in the air. Maybe the left knee's bent, maybe it's straight, doesn't matter, but no turning of the hips. That's it. Leg down and inhale. Come on up, slow. Unrounding yourself as you come up. Shoulders open at the very end, standing tall. Okay, similar but not the same. Now this time you'll stand sideways on your mat and We'll go into a lateral posture, but first we start off with a wide squat. Arms up to shoulder height, feet about two shoulder widths apart, could be a little more. Arms up to shoulder height, heels turning in, toes out, and squat. There we go. Inhale all the way up. Turn your feet forward. Drop your hands down. Now wait. Right foot 90 degrees. Chest facing the side. Arms up, ready for triangle. Breathe in and tuck the hip in. Triangle on the right leg. Go only as low as you like. Inhale, come on all the way up. Now take that back foot further back. Shuffle, 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 and bend the right knee. You're now in warrior two. Cartwheel yourself down to the ground and step back into a downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog with an open hip. Left leg up, open hip. Left leg down. Right leg all the way forward. Back foot flat. Come on up into warrior two once again. And this time you can make it deeper by taking the back foot further back, letting your hips sink closer to the ground. No leaning forward when you do this, when you go deeper. Cartwheel your hands down. Wait. Now, step a little closer with the back foot. Closer, closer. First things first. Left hand on hip, you're turning your chest to the side. Right hand forward, using block if you need it. We're going into half moon and go lift off the back leg. Left leg up in the air. If you can, left arm up as well. Chest facing the side. That's the important thing here. Left hand on hip, right knee bent, back foot touches the ground, and really slow inhale up, 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 and you're facing the side again. Now let's do exactly that, but all on the left. Feet apart, arms up to shoulder height, heels turning in, and squat, wide squat, knees out. Inhale up, point your feet to the front, relax your hands, and now turn the left foot 90 degrees, arms up, Trikonasana. Breathe in, tuck the hip in, travel forward to the left and down, triangle. Inhale, come on all the way up. Keep your arms where they are. Take the right foot further back, and then bend the left knee. You're now sitting in warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Step back into your dog. Left leg down, right leg up, open hip, three-legged dog. Try not to turn the shoulders. They will turn a little bit, but try not to. Open hip. Right leg down. Left foot all the way forward. And once again, a warrior two. Cartwheel up. Chest facing the side, arms front and back. And maybe you can sit a little deeper this time. Hands down to the ground. Step closer with the right foot. There we go. Step closer. Right hand on hip. Chest facing the side. Left hand forward. Use a block if you need it. Coming up into half moon. There we go. Lift off. Take your time. If and when you're comfortable with your balance, let's try and take the right arm up as well. Stay in control of the neck, which means either you're looking to the side or you're looking up, but do not let the head drop down towards the left shoulder. And that's it. Right hand on hip, left knee bent, back foot touches the ground, and really slow from here itself. Come on up. And you're facing the side exactly like you started. Wonderful. That's the second set done. Shuffle your feet together. And let's go to the front of the mat again. Feet together for this next one. Now, if possible, we're going into a twisting squat, and maybe it's going to be difficult. Maybe from there, I'll ask you to travel the left leg all the way back into a twisting lunge. Now, you might lose balance, so if you don't want to do that, release the twist, travel the leg back, and then get into the twist again. As simple as that. But if possible, do it while maintaining the twist. Feet together, palms together. Breathe in, breathe out, bend your knees. Take your hips further back, further back, further back. Wait here. Breathe in again and breathe out, twisting, turning to the right. Stay for a few seconds. Now remember, you're welcome to release the twist over here, but if you can, maintain it and you don't have to travel in a hurry. From here itself, left leg back and all the way back. Careful there. Release the twist, hands down on the ground. Okay. Now, back foot a little closer. Both legs absolutely straight, and we're going into a revolving triangle. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, left hand down. Use a block if you need it. Turn to the right, and if possible, right arm up as well. Revolving triangle, Parivritta Trikonasana. Both hands down to the ground. Step back into your down dog. And moving into a twisting down dog. Left hand. Now, careful here. We'll be a little, you'll have to shorten the distance a little bit. Left hand traveling back towards the right leg. Twist inward. Left hand all the way forward. Breathe in. Right foot forward. Left leg a little closer, and a second attempt at the revolving triangle. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out. Left hand down, right hand on lower back or up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Both hands down. Both hands forward. Moving into a revolving half moon. Use a block if you need it. Left leg up in the air. Hip level only. Don't go higher than that. If you want to cheat, you're welcome to bend the right knee slightly. Left hand down, turning to the right, right hand on lower back. And whenever you're ready, right arm up. Beautiful. Hands down, back foot down. Step together. Inhale up. Feet together. Absolutely stuck together. Palms touch, elbows outward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the knees. Push the hips back. And now turning to the left. Forearms in one straight line so you get that push. Okay. Right leg back. Bit by bit. Doesn't have to be in one smooth motion. Maybe you take a couple of steps and you're still twisting in the lunge. Right leg absolutely straight. Release, hands down. First things first, right foot a little closer forward. Then both legs straight. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, moving into revolving triangle. Right hand down. Left hand on lower back. Left arm up for some of us. Maybe even looking up at the left arm. Maybe. Beautiful. Bending the front knee, both hands down. Step back into your dog. Make the dog a little shorter than usual because we're going for a twist. Right hand travels back, back, back towards the left heel, twisting inward. Release. Right hand goes all the way forward. Left foot all the way forward. Right foot a little closer forward. Breathe in, both legs straight. Breathe out, second attempt, revolving triangle. Left knee bent, both hands down. Now, both hands forward on the ground. If you're using a block, it's under the right hand if you're using a block. Okay, right leg up, hip level. Right hand stays on the ground. Turn your chest to the left. And if at all possible, left arm up. Beautiful. Both hands down. Bending the left knee, back foot touches the ground. Step together. Very slow. Unroll up, up, up. Remembering to open your shoulders at the very end. And get your breath back. All right, last set. Feet together. Utkatasana with a curvy back. Breathe in and go. Sticking the hips out, curving the back, arms up. Curvy back. Donna, try and get your arms more vertical. Straight, straight arms. If your palms are together, you'll have to look up so that your head is not in the way of things. Breathe in and breathe out. Fold over. Left leg back with the heel up. Now don't make it too long. We can always lengthen it later. And get your body up and arms up in a high crescent lunge, a variation of Warrior One. If you like, you can make this stronger by shuffling the back foot further back. That's a deeper back bend. Breathe in, breathe out, hands touch the ground. Step back into a down dog. Three-legged down dog, open hip and a back bend. Left leg up, open hip, slight curve, and then bend that left knee. Left leg up, left leg down, right leg all the way forward. High crescent lunge again. Now we'll change things a little bit. Back knee touching the ground, low crescent lunge, slightly curved back. All right, arms up, stop the curving, hands down to the ground, lift off the back knee, come closer first, both hands forward, lift off the back leg. We're going to Warrior Three. Remember, if you like, it's a good idea to keep that right knee slightly bent. Chest up, your body's in one line, and arms back. Let's do this the easy way, the safer way. That's it. Hands down, legs together. Inhale, unroll up. Feet together. Knees bent, Utkatasana, curvy. Palms touch and look up, or palms apart and look forward. But remember, fingers pointing up, not back, not forward. Breathe in, hands down to the ground. Right leg steps back, starting slightly easy. Body up, arms up, high crescent lunge. Taking it deeper if you think you should. No need to look up for this one. Back heel up. We're doing high crescent lunge. So it's a variation of Warrior One, but not the traditional thing. Hands down to the ground. Step back into down dog. Three-legged down dog, open hip and a backward curve. Right leg up with an open hip. Then create the curve and then right knee bent. Right leg straight. Right leg down. Left foot forward. High crescent lunge again. Remember, back heel up. Right knee touches the ground. Low crescent lunge, a little bit of a backward curve. Okay, arms up. Then hands down to the ground. And get the right leg a little closer. Lift the knee. Right leg closer. Both hands forward. Fingertips only. Fingertips. Right leg up, hip level. Left knee could be slightly bent. Body up so it's in line with that leg behind you, and then arms back. Hands down, back leg down, feet together. Unroll yourself up, 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 shoulders open, and breathe normally. Wait. Breathe in, fold over, step back with your feet, and lie face down for just a minute, or half a minute even. Down. Okay, hands near your face. Supported cobra, but not as easy as we normally do it. Hands near your face. And inhale up. If you can, straighten your arms. Release. Now slow. Hands near your chest. Push yourself up into a plank and slightly rounded shoulders, tail tucked in. Feet together will work better. Rounded shoulders, protracted shoulders. Downward facing dog. Shoulders forward and down. Nice and slow down to the ground. Feet slightly apart, hands near your chest. And now a proper cobra. It doesn't matter if you can't straighten your arms. Breathe in, come on up. Slow, slow, slow. And maybe straight arms, maybe not. If you can, look up. If you don't like to do that, just look forward. Down. Tuck your toes under. Slow. Use your knees for help, doesn't matter. Push yourself up into a plank, rounded shoulders. Feet together, hopefully, or at least a little closer together. And a down dog. Shoulders forward. Descend. Lying down. Third one, point your feet back, hands near lower ribs. We're going into an upward facing dog. Inhale, come on up, 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 up. Straight arms, lift your knees and your thighs off the ground. And release. Bend your elbows. You find yourself sinking to the ground, all the way down. Hands near chest, toes tucked under. Lift off. Falak asana, the plank. Rounded today. Rounded shoulders, that is. Don't lift your bum up. Tail tucked in. Down dog. And here's the final back bend for the day coming up. Shoulders forward. Slow descent. Okay. Get onto your forearms. Wait here for a moment. Now we're going into a bow posture, the Dhanurasana. But rather than doing the traditional thing, today we're trying to only pull with the legs, which means you will not try and get your knees or your thighs off the ground. Your feet will pull at your hands and your chest will come up a little higher. You will really feel this in the quadriceps. Okay, so we're not lifting the thighs off, we're not trying to go higher up. Your feet are pulling your body back. That's what we're doing. Let's go. Knees bent, one at a time, grab the foot. Remember, we're not lifting the knees off, all right? You can rest your head down once you've got the grab. And let's go. Breathing in, roll your shoulders back, lift your head up, and your feet pull your hands. Do not let the thighs come up. Keep your knees down on the ground. And down. Beautifully done. Hands near chest. Lift off into plank. Rounded shoulders. Tail tucked in. Down dog. Down please. Sit. Simple cross legs. Next part of the practice. Right leg in front. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, turn to the right. And walk with the fingers of the back hand. Turn as much as you can. Wonderful. Come back. Now we're turning to the same side again, but if possible, right leg on top in half lotus. If you can't do that, just keep right leg in front. You should be fine. Left arm up. Turning to the right again. Right hand behind you. Walk with the back hand. Turn, turn, turn. Now for everyone, right arm around the back. If you have the foot over there in half lotus, grab it. If you don't have the foot, try and hook onto your thigh. Or just grab your pants or your shirt or something. But really try and push your forearm into those ribs over there. Release, back arm release first. Come back to the center and a transition, straight legs. Dandasana. Okay, hands forward. To make it easy, hands near your thighs. To make it harder, hands near your knees or even further forward. Point your toes, breathe in. Breathe out, round up the back and get your legs off the ground. Release, let it go. Hands behind you, knees bent, feet apart. Inhale, chest and shoulders open. Exhale, hips up. Flat tummy. Easy reverse plank, table, platform, whatever you want to call it. And down, release. Sukh asana, simple cross legs, left leg in front. Right arm straight up, breathe in. Right hand on left knee, turn. And remember, you're trying to really turn, so walk with those fingers of the left hand. Really walk, 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 turn as much as you can. Now, you did your back bends before this, so this should feel a lot easier than usual. You will find yourself turning more. Return to center. If at all possible, left leg on top in half lotus. Right arm straight up. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind you, turn, walk, walk, walk. And then finally, reach that left arm around the back, grab the foot. If you're doing simple cross legs, try and hook your thigh. Release. Come back to the center, straight legs. Transition, Dandasana. Shoulders rolling back. Absolutely flat, long spine. Relax. Hands forward. Near your thighs is easiest. Forward is harder. You can use fingertips if you prefer. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rounded back. Toes pointed. Legs off. Relax. Let it go. Hands behind you. Feet apart. Knees bent. Inhale. Open chest. Exhale. Hips up. And down. Soles of the feet together. Knees out to the side. Holding onto the feet. Sit tall for some time. Now, today we're rounding down, all right? We're not going flat forward. You're trying to take your forehead to your toes. So you're going to round your way down. And be careful, be slow, and don't try too hard. You can cramp up in the upper belly if you try too hard. Breathe in, breathe out. Chin to chest, slouch your back a little bit, and try and round yourself down, taking your forehead to your toes. Inhale up and release. Legs out in front of you, hands beside you, Dandasana. Okay, relax. Hands forward near your thighs or further forward to make it harder. Breathe in, breathe out, rounded back, feet pointed, and legs off. Release. Hands behind you, knees bent. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, hips up. Down. Right leg forward, left knee out to the side. And once again, we're doing the rounded variation. Yeah. So we'll start with the bent knee. Some of us don't need to bend the knee, but it's just a good idea. The focus here is forehead touching knee. How straight the leg is does not matter. Fingers interlocked. Reach up for the ceiling. Go forward. Hook the foot. For a second, pull back. And breathe out, rounded back, forehead touching the right knee. And then only if you can, with the forehead touching the knee, right leg straight. Release, unroll yourself back first, and then up to the ceiling. Change, left leg forward, right knee out to the side, left knee bent, fingers interlocked, reach up, hook the foot, inhale, pull back, exhale, hunch, forehead to knee, and then left leg straight. Forehead to knee, left leg straight does not matter. Release the grab, roll back, and then up. Hands down. Perfect. Transition, straight legs. And we just have one more posture left. Push into the ground, Dandasana. Hands forward, near thighs easier, further forward harder. Breathe in, breathe out, rounded, feet pointed, legs off. Down, hands behind you, knees bent. Breathe in, open, breathe out, lift. And down. Wonderful stuff. And that's it. We've come to our last posture, and this is to help us release. So we just do a simple half spine twist. Left leg straight, right foot crossed over. Good stuff. And now lean to the left and bend the left knee so that the foot is beside the hip, not under the hip. That's a different thing. Left arm up, breathe in, breathe out, cross over and turn. That's it. If you can, look behind. Now, the full posture here is doing the arm bar in front and wrapping your back arm, but we're not doing that today. Release, come back, and change legs. Right leg straight, left foot crossed over. Lean to the right, right knee bent so the heel is beside the hip there. So you're not sitting on the foot. You could, but that's a slightly different instruction. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, cross. Left hand behind you. Use that left hand for all that it gives you, that left arm. It helps you turn, it helps you keep the back straight, it helps you open the shoulder. Use it for all three functions. And come back. Wonderful stuff. Straight legs. Hands pushing to the ground, Dandasana. Hands forward, wherever you would like them to be. Breathe in, breathe out. Rounded shoulders, or like a little bit of a hunched back, feet pointed, and let's go legs off. Release. Hands behind, knees bent. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lift up. And that's it, down. Hips down. Place yourself correctly on your mat and lie down. Arms comfortable, straight legs, feet falling apart. Just very relaxed legs, let them go. And eyes shut. Knees bent. Drop to the side. Stay there for a few seconds. Slowly push yourself up into a seated position, simple crossed legs. Palms together, breathe in. Drop your head down and breathe normally for some time.